Emily.
Skelly Field, H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And here comes Baylor Hayes. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll ride Davis here. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great and quarterback receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. To the air on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. Tulsa picked up that last first down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Running inside, it's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air on second down. Makes the catch. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 25. They'll move the chains. It's a first down. Spot the ball at the 23.
That's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate.
Finding some room. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the
loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
The offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So South Alabama's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On the ground, it's Phillips. Maybe a crease. Smashes through the tackle. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Going to take a shot at this DB.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something.
Here's a little room there. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stick. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. A little release to the back. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They're going to ride this running back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to Davis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. And they didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
The run inside. It's Phillips.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Now he's going to break the pocket. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground to try to move the chains. Could be an alley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground with the counter. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, South Alabama. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he tacked on the extra point. Here he comes with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, get some points on the board.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jones. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because defense knows our guy is the focal point, but this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Tulsa picked up that last 1st down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. From the red zone, looking for a space. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Picked off to stop the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and get...
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Woods. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Back to pass. It's Davenport. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the ground, it's Phillips. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense?
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky 1st half. Moving out to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Upfield for a big gainer.
Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Finds his back in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alston. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into... There's some room. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the move, it's Alston. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Caught. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run inside. It's Phillips. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Tulsa sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Steps away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progression.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Back to throw, it's Hayes. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this D's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football. He understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Well, give the defense credit there.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running inside, it's Phillips. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll go right back to the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. There's a crease. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.